Hello, darlings. I am Cassandra. Welcome and welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for coming. Now, I guarantee you, no, seriously, I guarantee you that if you apply the tips that I'm about to give you as an absolute beginner on your magical spiritual journey, I promise you that in 90 days, no, I'm serious, in 90 days, you will be a totally different person and you will be en route to accomplishing everything you ever imagined. Now, I'm guaranteeing that. So, I promise you, look in my eyes, I promise you that if you follow the tips that I'm about to give you now on your magical spiritual journey as an absolute beginner, this is step by step. If you do what I'm about to tell you, you are going to love your life. Now, this is just the beginning. I put a lot of thought into not making it overly convoluted because there is so much to learn. But this is your foundation that's going to help you with your magic in the future, with your goals in the future. You can do all of that stuff. But this foundation that I'm going to give you, I promise you, I know people shouldn't say things like promise, but I promise you that this is going to give you a firm foundation. You're going to root yourself. You're going to root your confidence and your belief in yourself. So when things come your way, you will be a lot more prepared than people who may have started, most people do love spells and money spells. Now, again, like I said, this is for absolute beginners. I am going to ask you, look, you can do what you want to do, but I'm going to ask you that if you're going to follow this magical treatment plan, I don't know what to call it, treatment plan, a ritual plan, for 90 days, I'm going to ask you not to do love spells and not to do money spells, but just to do what I'm asking you to do for the next 90 days. And then after that, do your money spells, do your love spells, do all the things you want to do, because you'll have strong roots. And when your roots are strong, it's easier for you to manifest, it's easier for you to attract and draw the things to you that you most want to accomplish and achieve in this lifetime. Now, I'm giving you advice that I wish someone had given to me. I am, just to give you, for those of you who are new to my channel, I took a GED out of high school, and with 9th grade credit hours, I managed to get an associate's degree, a bachelor's degree, 2 masters, a doctorate degree. I've written, God knows how many books, at least 7 books or 8 books, I don't know. I've been a teacher at a college for over 20 years. I was a social worker for 13 years. I just created my online doll museum. Please check it out at my Jungle Beauty Goddesses doll museum. I have the link in the description box. It's free just to see the dolls behind me. I created these dolls. I've created their oracle deck. I've been a very busy girl, and I feel that I have a lot to, my advice is coming from a place of setting goals for myself and being able to achieve them. And I want to give you the tools I wish I had, because I built my foundation first in I don't know how to say this, but it's kind of like you build the dream first and then you try to plan it. And then it's difficult to plan it because you don't have confidence in yourself. You don't believe in yourself. You get yourself in unhealthy relationships and you wonder why things aren't taking root or why things aren't taking off. So I feel that when you do this first and you build with, with a strong foundation of believing in yourself, then this is the launch pad for your dreams. So the first thing Now, this is in no particular order, but I'm definitely going to say do this for 90 days. A lot of these you're going to continue to do, but do this for 90 days. You can come back and you can check me. You can tell me everything in my description box. I'm confident. I know that this will change your life. I'm the least bit worried, okay? So, the first thing I want you to do is you must, and I'm going to say must, you must love the person that you are at this moment. The person who is watching this video, not the person who you are trying to be. Like, you may think, oh, I would really love myself if I lost 5 pounds, when I finish school, when I find somebody, when I get a better job. No, the person who's watching this video at this very moment, you must find a way to fall deeply and intensely in love with yourself. Because if you cannot make peace with the person who has been a part of your journey, like who you are right now, all the mistakes, the good, the bad, the ugly, if you cannot make peace with who you are and thank yourself for getting you to this moment, I'm sorry, you can't. See, this is a trick. This is a secret sauce that a lot of people won't tell you. The secret to success, to me, the secret to getting what you want is appreciating what you already have. Now, people say that in a lot of different ways, but appreciating what you already have includes loving yourself, includes respecting yourself. The body you have right now, not the body that you're trying to get, not the job that you're trying to get, not the degree that you're trying to get, all of these things that you think are going to help you to love and respect yourself or appreciate the journey you've been on. No, right now. So here are some things I want you to do. I want you to, and I took notes, by the way, so if I'm looking down, please forgive me. I want you to write a letter to yourself, darling. I do. I want you to write a letter to yourself, and I want you to promise yourself from this day forward, you would no longer say negative things to yourself. You would no longer criticize yourself. You would no longer put yourself down, and you would no longer tolerate other people who are comfortable or who are making like little slight jokes putting you down. You would not tolerate disrespect or people being the butt of people's jokes, or you understand what I'm saying, like looking in the mirror in the morning thinking like, oh my God, I just wish I was different. I wish I was smaller. I wish, that belly, go love that. Tell that belly, thank you. You have processed my food. You have been a part of my life. You love every part of your body. I want you to go and say, I love you. Thank you for being a part of my life. Thank you for being a part of this journey. You are my earth suit. This is my, it's kind of like, how this is your mobile for planet Earth. This is how you get around, child. This is what your spirit travels in. And until you love and honor and respect yourself, you can't expect anybody else to love you more than you love yourself right now. So I'm telling you that you need to look in the mirror. I need to apologize. I went through a stage in my life where I just literally was just hating myself. I hated being a dark-skinned African-American woman. It just seems like it was just so many things I didn't like. But I need you to just tell yourself, guys, I don't care what you look like. Tell yourself, I love you. I love you. I'm sorry for abusing you. I'm sorry for mistreating you. I apologize for allowing other people to disrespect you. But this stops right here, right now. That is, I want you, listen, when you write this letter to yourself, if you're not bawling, if you're not crying your little heart out, then you're not doing a good job. Okay? You are apologizing and you are telling yourself from this moment forward, I promise to love you and respect you and cherish you no matter what you look like. I forgive you for all your mistakes. I am in love with you. You write this letter and you mail it to yourself. Yes, you mail it to yourself. I know this is crazy. And after you mail it to yourself, when the letter returns to you, if you want, you can burn it or you can save it. But I don't know what it is, guys, but I have found that there is something magical about writing a letter to yourself and mailing it. But and then when you receive it, remember this promise. You can just save it, because I save my letters, right? But some things I burn, because I'm like, they're just like, I don't want to read them again. So that's the first thing you do, is you're going to write this letter to yourself. Now, after you have written this letter promising yourself that you're going to respect yourself, there's some magic that I want you to do, because this is a magical spiritual journey for absolute beginners, step by step. So remember, the first thing, you're going to fall in love with yourself. You're going to make a promise to yourself. I need you to do that. Now, the 2 books that I recommend for anybody on their magical journey, try to keep the page and not trying to follow me, is, oh no, don't fall. Let's see. The first book that I recommend is Words of Power by Damon Brand. Now, this is for beginners, right? You're in your magical journey. Now, I'm giving you the foundation. I'm giving you the very beginning stages. And I would do Become the Most Lovable Version of Yourself. Let me see. And that is on page 64. I'm just trying not to. Oh, my book is so. Become the most lovable version of yourself. Do this one. Do this ritual. Guys, the instructions are in the book. I have a lot of videos explaining how to do this. The second ritual that I want you to do is feel more self-respect. I know, trust me on this. And the third one, I want you to do it, and not all together. You can just do them, one day after the other, at no particular time. But just make sure in 90 days, I want you to write down for 90 days. This is what I want you to do. And the next one I want you to do is, let's see, can I get this? Increase your self-confidence. And this is Greater Words of Power by Damon Brand. These are the 2 magic books I would start with. You're going to find some cool stuff in these books. There's a lot of good stuff. You're going to be saying, why is she telling me when I could be trying to make my money go further, and I could be making things go. See, it's the strong roots that's going to help do all of that. I'm just saying, for 90 days, do those 3 rituals. The next thing I want you to do, and I want you to do it in this order. First, I want you to apologize to yourself and tell yourself, from this moment forward, I'm going to be madly in love with you. I'm going to treat you with the utmost respect. I want you to write it from your own heart, right? After you write your letter, then I want you to do those 3. The most lovable version of yourself, feel more self-respect for yourself, and confidence. I think that's very important, okay? Now, the other thing I want you to do is, I'm just trying to keep this as simple as possible, okay? So, I want you to work on your root chakra. Now, your root chakra is located at the bottom of your tailbone, and it is right in the middle, between your legs, like right there in the middle. That is your root chakra. Now, I think you have like 12 chakras, but 7 chakras most people work on. But again, this video is for absolute beginners, right? Absolute beginners on your magical spiritual journey. So I want to keep it simple. I want you to work on your root chakra. Now, so remember, it's located at your tailbone, right at the bottom, right at the top of your buttocks, right there, and then right in the middle of your legs, right in the middle, male, female. That is your root chakra. And also your feet represent your root chakra, your legs, your thighs. So just, the bottom part of your body, your feet, your legs, your tailbone, between your legs. Now, what I want you to do now, your root chakra is so important. I wish someone had told me this, because it would have saved me a lot of heartache. Your root chakra is responsible for your health. It is. Has everything to do with your health, darling. Your money, your survival, your sense of community, fitting in, your mission, your purpose on the planet. Your root chakra is so important. Now, I don't know if you've heard of Maslow's hierarchy of needs. I don't want to confuse anybody, but he talks about the first level is survival, and I really believe that he borrowed this information from the chakras. So if you're familiar with that, just think of, but I want you to stick with your root chakra for 90 days. I don't want you worrying about any of your other chakras. I don't want to make this video convoluted. I want this to be a video for somebody who is really just starting out and not really sure what to do or how to get started. So now with your root chakra, it's going to take care of a lot of what you probably thinking, I want love and I want money. What are you talking about? I want to find my purpose. If you follow what I'm telling you, I promise you that a lot of the questions that you have will be answered. So now you know what your root chakra is. Now I know I'm about to challenge you. To activate your root chakra, to balance your root chakra, you want to hold your fingers just like this, right? Just like this. And you want to say LAM, L-A-M, LAM. Now, when you say the word LAM, now what I like to do is imagine like roots that are extending from my tailbone, from the bottom of my feet, deep into the center of the earth, and connecting to the roots of the trees of the trees, right? And the trees are giving me, and the crystals in the center of the earth, they are giving me their energy, and it's coming up through my feet, through my body, cleansing my body. It's going all the way up to the central sun. The energy from the planet, or from the middle of the planet, and I remember this coming through me, is going to the central sun. The central sun is sending energy back down. They meet in the middle. And so now you have this light from the central sun that I think of as like God energy, and you have the energy from the center of the earth coming through you, and just imagine that for a moment. Now, I need you to do that. I want you to say LAM at least. I've been doing things for a long time, but I would say at least 15 to 21 times. I want you to do the LAM, and imagine the light coming through you. But now the other thing I want you to do, now remember, this is just for beginners. I guarantee this. I want you to wear as much red as you can. I want you to wear red socks, red panties, the best red sheets. I want you to get, yes, darling, trust me on this. Get yourself some red sheets. They're very expensive. You can get them for less than $30 on Amazon. A red comforter, a red blanket, red, what do you call it? Nightgown. Oh, red nightgown is, yes. Red nightgown, red panties, red socks, red sheets. Wear as much red as you can for 90 days. And for 90 days, every day you should have on something red. Okay? And definitely the red sheets. And so this is what we're going to do. We're going to first write a letter of apology. I'm always in this review thing. Then you're going to do your self-respect, your most lovable version of yourself, and your confidence in yourself, because you just trust me with this, all right? And then meantime, now you can kind of mix these steps up. It's not like boom, 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 but start wearing red, as much red as you can. If you don't think red is a good color for you, I would definitely say wear red panties. Or underwear. Just, you can buy it off of Amazon. Red pants, a red gown, red sheets. Even if you don't feel like you want to wear red, sleep in red every night, like a red gown and red sheets. This is going to balance your root chakra. Listen guys, I know you're thinking like, this sounds like a crazy thing. Yep, this is what I want you to do. Because again, I guarantee this. I guarantee this. Because this is, you do this for 90 days, you're going to be set to do all the other type of magic, candle work, sigils. There's so much magic in the world. There's so much to do. But what we're doing now is I'm giving you your roots to build so that you can become much more magnetic. You're going to raise your vibration. You're going to be more vibrant. You're going to be healthier, and your magic is going to be much more powerful when you do what I'm asking you to do. So you're wearing red, and then the other thing I want you to do is, and again, I'm trying not to make things convoluted and over complicated because that's so easy to do. Now, feng shui is actually the placement. There are 9 sections in your home that represent different areas in your life. I don't want to complicate the whole feng shui. I've been practicing feng shui now for about 40 years. I don't want you can go and buy some books off of Amazon. I couldn't find my books. I don't know where. I'm always lending out my things to people. I can't find my feng shui books, but I would tell you this. I have a feng shui chart here, and just for our purposes, let's just say you want to get started tonight. This is a feng shui bagua, and the bagua, it actually, when you walk in the door, that is the mouth of that room, and there are 9 sections in that room. So if you walk in there and imagine 9 sections, there's a section for, now I'm trying to, let me slow down. Let me center myself, because I'm thinking, this is for the person who's really looking for this information. So if you were to walk in the room and you were to spread yourself like this, right? And your head is like in the middle of the room. Wherever your left hand is, that is your wisdom and knowledge area. It is, so if there were 9 sections in the room like this, you see, what you're walking in the door, your door is going to be in one of these 3 areas, but you want to concentrate on your wisdom area. I know everybody like to go to the money area, but I promise you the money is going to take care of itself. Wisdom, knowledge, and education. I'm going to tell one thing that has really worked for me is a blue light. If you could find like a lamp and put like a blue light bulb in it, and also stones, like just stones from outside, like just regular river stones. Wise people. I have Frederick Douglass in my money in my wisdom area. I'm sorry. I have Harriet Tubman. I have Jesus. So people who you think are wise, because you want to make sure. Now, if your bathroom is in this area, I want you to find a stone that you have to carry with both hands. I'm sorry, my camera is trying to refocus itself. I'm going to give it a second here. Take a moment to visit my Etsy shop, Cassandra Magick World, and you will see a plethora of metaphysical tools to align with your goals and your dreams. Each magic talisman comes with instructions as well as a feng shui chart and how to make changes in your home and how to charge your sigil. Okay, so again, you're going to walk in your door. You're going to put your arms out, and wherever your left arm is in that first corner, that is your wisdom area. I want you to make sure that area is organized, that you want to put books there. Your wisdom area is going to lead you to the next step. It's going to lead you to the right books. It's going to lead you to everything that you need. Like working with your root chakra and your wisdom area together is going to give you a foundation. Now, so I know people like to go to the love area and to the money area, but when you are using your wisdom, you really, listen guys, you know how to pick the right person. You know which career or which classes to take, what to major in. You want this strong foundation of who you are and your mission and what it is you want to accomplish in this lifetime. So that's the best way to do it. I'm not gonna, like, again, I don't want to make the video overly complicated, because it's, if you're a beginner, you're just thinking, this is overwhelming. I'm walking in the room, wherever the corner where my left arm is, in the immediate corner where my left hand is, that's my wisdom area. The colors are navy blue. You want to use earth tones. When that's not earth tones, you want to use like stones, right? Caves. It's an area about wisdom and knowledge and education. That area is so important. I believe it is the most neglected area in feng shui, but I promise you, it is the most important area in feng shui. And in other videos, I have a lot of stuff on my channel. Other people have things in their channel. But if you're just starting out on your magical spiritual journey, I'm keeping it really simple for you. Make sure you make sure that area is, I'm just going to say this, get a bowl of stones, just for simplicity's sake. Get a bowl of just regular stones, gemstones, and clean the stones with sage and place them in your wisdom area. Any books of any career that you're interested in or maybe interested in, any people whom you think are wise or intelligent, put all of that in your posters. You want to place that in your wisdom area. Make sure your wisdom area is really good. And that's what we're just going to focus for if you're just starting out, because you're going to learn about all the other areas, right? So for your chakras, I just want you to work on your root chakra, right? Your root chakra is responsible for your money, your mission, your journey, your community, your health, your wealth. That's all your root chakra. You're going to wear red as much as you can. If you can't wear red, please buy red sheets, red pajamas. I'm telling you guys, you got to trust me on this. This is the hand position for your root chakra. You're going to do 15 to 20 lams, L-A-M, lam. And if you can go and stand outside with your bare feet on the ground and say lam, that's even better. Okay, you're going to do, now if it's cold outside, then just do it on the inside. Lam. You're working on your root chakra, because your root chakra is your foundation, your roots, your money, your health. You want to make this area as strong as possible. So the next thing I want you to do is, if you could buy just one gemstone, if you buy a crystal quartz, okay, a crystal quartz, and what I want you to do, I know you guys are thinking I'm so weird, okay, I want you to write affirmations. Like, this is the most important affirmation that I use for myself, at least to me it is. I always say, I am my ideal body weight, shape, and size, where I am radiantly healthy and authentically beautiful. Like, if you tell yourself things like, oh, I'm going to be beautiful once I have surgery, or I'm going to be beautiful once I lose weight, or no, I am my ideal body weight, shape, and size, where I am radiantly healthy and authentically beautiful. That is so important. I believe, and I could be wrong, that God did not make a mistake in the way we are created. But when we love ourselves, the earth suit that we selected, the genes, the ancestors who carried who carry our DNA. Like, one of the things that I noticed, that I've seen, people who don't like their nose or don't like their body, and then they have children who have the features that they're trying to get rid of. Oh my, it's the saddest thing to me. Like, these people who have gone through, your ancestors who have gone through so much turmoil and challenges, for you to be breathing at this moment, for you to hate your nose, or to hate your body, or like, they're thinking like, dude, do you know what we went through so you could have this moment in time? And you're, and then you to extend that strong dislike for yourself onto your offspring, to your children. It's sad to me. I've never seen anything sadder, but this is why I'm telling you, it's so important to first, fall in love with yourself. Now, what I want you to do is write some affirmations. Now, this is where it gets a little crazy. I have my affirmations, and when people purchase things from my metaphysical shop, I send them my beauty affirmations. And you want to hold a clear quartz gemstone, and you want to, well, first you want to cleanse it. No, you can use sage, where you just use the smoke from the sage. Some people cleanse it by the sunlight or the moonlight. I like to do it with sage, okay? And a singing bowl. I mean, I've seen nothing cleans a gemstone to me like a singing bowl. And what you want to do is speak your affirmations about self-love. Like, and when I say self-love, like, claim it in the present moment. Say positive things about yourself. I am healthy, I'm intelligent, I am wise. All of these wonderful things, right? You want to speak it into to your crystal quartz. Nothing holds, to me, I've found, of all the gemstones, this is the most powerful magnifier of whatever you like, of your dreams or goals, or whatever instructions you give this clear quartz. I found that no other gemstone raises my vibration or carries out those instructions like clear quartz. Now, I speak it into my clear quartz, and you can buy different sizes. I even have smaller ones. You know what I like to do? I like to place my clear quartz into my tea or my coffee in the morning. And I enchant my coffee and my tea with my affirmations. The other thing I like to do is the affirmations. My affirmations, I have it on my cell phone, where I have some music, and I speak my affirmations over the music. And when I am doing my yoga breaths, which we're going to talk about, and when I am walking or hula hooping, or before I go to bed at night, I actually listen to the voice. I listen to my affirmations over music, of me talking to myself, telling myself all of these wonderful things, like, there's nothing you can't do, nothing you can't be, nothing you can't have. You are amazing. God loves you so much. You are saturated in God's grace. You are saturated in God's love. You are saturated in God's blessings. Like, all good things come to you easily under grace, in the most powerful and wonderful way. These are the type of things that I have. Again, when people purchase from me, I always send my affirmations with them. But you can make your own affirmations, and again, you got to charge it to a clear quartz, right? There's nothing like a clear quartz. I like to place it here. If you're a guy, you can put it in your pocket. I like to charge my coffee or tea in the morning with, I just place my crystal inside of my coffee cup, and I'm telling you, it works. And it really works, like when I have a task or something I want to complete. Now, the other thing I want you to do, and I think this is the last one for beginners, I want you every day for 90 days, I want you to breathe in. I want you to take your tongue, place it right behind your two front teeth at the roof of your mouth. I want you to breathe in to the count of 9. Hold it to the count of 9. You know, just in your head. And then I want you to blow it out to the count of 9. The first week, I want you to do 10. The second week, I want you to do 20. Right? I want you to do 20 for the first 30 days. The next month, I want you to do 30. And by the time you get to, so you're going to do 30 of those. I call them 999s, 999. You're going to breathe in, hold it, and blow it out to the count of 9. Breathe in to the count of 9, hold it to the count of 9, blow it out to the count of 9 in your head. By the time you get to the third month, you should be doing 40. You're gonna feel this right away. I promise you, you're gonna feel your body calming down. You're gonna feel it in your feet. You're gonna feel it in your legs. Okay, so you're gonna do those. You're gonna do those yoga breaths. And then I want you to make sure that if you need to give yourself a pedicure, take care of your feet. Your feet, that's your money, child. And you can buy a dishpan from the dollar store. I don't know why we call it the dollar store when it's a $1.25 store. But I just have like a little dishpan, and I'll put like some Dr. Seals in it, or I'll put, my little oils or whatever in it, and just soak your feet. Castor oil is so bomb, and you can put like rub your feet down in castor oil and put some red socks on. Your feet will be so soft, I promise you. But you just want to take care of your feet, because you are working on your roots. You want to have strong roots. So those are my tips for absolute new beginners on your magical spiritual journey. If you're new to magic, if you're new to your spiritual journey, guys, there are so many other things you can do in the future. There's so many, like there's money, your money area in your home, your love area, there's protection. I know I struggle with, I want to tell people to protect yourself, but what I have found is, for me personally, I'm just being honest with you, if you don't love yourself, it just seems like nothing sticks. It's like the love for yourself is going to, because that would be my next video, is the importance of protecting yourself and recommending how to protect yourself and your protection area in your home. But I know this might seem counterintuitive, but when you start loving yourself and you work on your wisdom area, because your root area is about your protection, it is about your safety. But if your roots are dry, if your roots are not healthy, if they're not there, there's nothing to protect yet, if that makes sense. So please do this. Write the letter, love yourself now, forgive yourself now, work on your root chakra, say the lams. You're going to do your yoga breaths, 999. You are going to take a crystal clear quartz. You're going to give it your affirmations for self-love, and just telling yourself how wonderful you are. You can, like I said, you can place on your body. You can place clear quartz in your coffee cup, your tea, and let the vibration fill you. I'm telling you, this is amazing. Do this for 90 days. Now, I gotta warn you, you're probably gonna lose some friends. It's going to, because once you start growing, if your friends aren't growing with you, a lot of times, you start to have problems, right? You may find yourself finding a new job. I'm not worried. You know what? You're starting your spiritual journey. You do the things I just suggested to you, and I promise you, you're going to see a phenomenal change in your life. I hope this video helps someone. Thank you so much for watching, and I look forward to seeing you, darlings, in the next video.